I do hope that you had an amazing weekend. I did have a very eventful one. And of course, all thanks and praise be to God, okay? How are you doing? I hope you had a good one. So how was Saturday, Sunday, and of course today, and Mondays are usually a little bit easier for a lot of people. Depending on the area you are, by the way. There's some areas where Friday is the easiest, and there's some areas where Saturday is the easiest. But then definitely we do know that Mondays can be very amazing anyways. My name is Maria. Friends call me Maria, everybody calls me Mama. On the show, I'm the of God. And of course I'm going to be your host from now on until about 10 tonight. So whatever it is you're doing, it's time to wrap up and enjoy my show, okay? And of course, if you're driving, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Just join us from wherever it is you're joining me to. I'm back, right? As I said earlier, today is Monday, and of course, you know that it's the 10th day. It is the month of August. August is, I won't say it's very fast compared to September and compared to July. But yeah, August is one again. And of course, it is the 8th month, which means that this is the point where we start to open again and everybody is like, oh, I'm sorry. Time is ticking. Yeah, so whatever you have to do, do it quick. And every Mondays, like we were at FM 100.7, is your finances and me. Of course, you know what we do. If you're new, welcome to the show. Of course, if you are a old person, not old in terms of age, but old in terms of how long you've been listening to the show again, okay? Join me as I welcome the other ones. You are welcome in the name of the Lord. Give your neighbor a high five. Say this is the best place to be. Don't be quick to scroll. Don't be quick to, change it down. Sometimes you have to just wait. Patience. Patience. I know a lot of you like to listen to music, but, music has its own time, and then there's time for every other thing, right, that affects your life generally. So, I know that some people are looking for the next generation to music, but play music like that. Don't change it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Alright then, today's Monday is your finances, and what we do here is Money Talk. Also, it's a kind of volunteer program. We help people find jobs, obviously. We help people by giving them information that would help them get job opportunities. Alright, and also, we do have a skill segment where we help people, obtain, acquire, get the skill sets that they say desire. Okay, I don't have to be taking advantage of that opportunity. Okay. Very soon, in a couple of years of Jesus' time, you actually be wondering why you did not take advantage of the opportunity you had to learn as many skills as possible. If you're somebody willing to give you skills to learn for free, and then you just be locked out and you relax and say, no, don't mind, this man does enough for me. Okay. You seem to forget you're in Nigeria. And if you think you're in Nigeria, at the beginning of chapter, you're still going to need a lot of skill sets to be able to meet up financially with all your obligations. So they say it's teaching, time does what? Says nine. If you feel like it's not important to you, then it's okay. Is it affecting you? No. Will I always be here? Absolutely not. So do what you must, okay? Anyway, yeah, so yeah, we also do information concerning our finances and how we can go about it. And of course, things to do to ensure that we are right on track in terms of our career, our goals in life, our businesses, everything basically that concerns or connects you to money. That's what we talk here. But not the regular ones that we teach you economics and every other financial course you might have taken. These are the ones that people will not be bothered enough to teach in classrooms, but this is where we talk about the real stuff, okay? Things that affect you on a daily. And so you must take advantage of what we do here. Okay? Alright. Alright, by the way, we're still streaming live on Facebook and also on YouTube, so do well to connect on Facebook and on YouTube also. The is, of course, the handle is Echo FM 100.7 on YouTube, Echo FM 100.7 on Facebook also. Alright, so feel free to go and drop a comment. Okay. Give me a minute, everyone. I'm still here. If you are on the stream, either on Facebook or on YouTube, you'll notice that our topic for today is very simple. And it's one that you can absolutely totally relate with. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about simple business mistakes. Yeah, that business owners make and how to avoid them. Yeah, I can never, ever stop emphasizing on the need to avoid some of these mistakes so that you don't run your business into the ground. I think we had a class last year in this line, exactly the same topic, but we talked about some pitfalls to avoid in business and how to of course, how to start up a business, how to obtain funding. If you missed all these classes, it's okay. You're welcome. I don't know if some of them are extreme. You might want to go to Facebook or YouTube and begin to search and check if you can have access to most of those classes. The same way as when you're streaming, and you can always have access to it. Okay, but today's topic, we're going to be talking about the simple mistakes that business owners make and how to avoid them. So you know how we do right now on the show. Before I dive into the class, of course, I would love to bring you into the conversation, right? Because it's a discussion, right? It's a class where all of us are talking to each other. And that is the one side of me. Of course, if you call in, let me know how the weekend went for you. Also, I know we didn't catch up yesterday. So how did the weekend go for you? I hope you have an amazing one. And of course, go ahead and tell us some simple business mistakes that you feel business owners should avoid while they are running their businesses. Okay? And after that, I'll come back and have the class officially. Are you ready? I'm ready when you are. Let's go. Alright, you know what Mr. Cole 0911 20,022 20,022 0707 454 1014 0707 454 1014. It's over numbers to call. You can also send me a message on Facebook, on YouTube, also drop me a message on WhatsApp, or through my text message line 0707 491 3438 0707 491 3438. Let's go. Hola, I need you to turn on the radio. Alright, so we're going to have to call you up. Hello? Hello? Good evening, welcome to the show. How are you doing? Good evening. Amazing, thank you so much. Okay? Go ahead, please.
doing businesses that no report to do that kind of business. But I feel, you know,
Go ahead, please.
I want to ask about the messages like stream, learning of stream. I'm pretty sure that I don't know about people about stream.
Okay.
What can I start?
Depends on the skill set you're looking to learn.
I don't know which one is available.
You can't say anyone. You must have a type of skill or something that has, occurred to you before to learn, or something you see somebody else doing that you want to learn how to do.
This is like many agents, like I know how to develop and just learn and like, you know?
I'm with you. Alright. Okay, so just listen towards the tail end of the program, as usually when we talk about skills and jobs, okay? Thank you so much for calling. Have a good night, rest. Alright, so for the jobs and the skills, kindly leave it until towards the end of the show. I'll announce when it's time to start, calling for all those things. And I'll also announce the available jobs at that time also. Okay, so until then, let's stick to the conversation. Thank you so much. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't have to cut you off. Hello? Sorry about that. Alright, good evening to you.
Hello?
Welcome to the show.
Hello?
I can hear you clearly. Good evening. Is there a problem with the line? Hello, good evening to you. Please turn off your radio. Hello? Chinos, I'm going to cut you off if I keep getting feedback. You need to move away from your radio or turn it off.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, let me move on from my radio.
Go ahead, please.
Hi, good evening to you.
Amazing, thank you so much.
Okay, I'm going to go from the
Sorry, I'm trying to understand you. You said what is not going well because of the rainy season? The weather is cold. Is that what you said? Did you just say the weather is cold? Okay. Okay, you're telling us how your weekend went. Okay. Absolutely. Alright, Charlie, thank you so much for calling. Have a beautiful week ahead, okay? Good night. Hello, good evening to you. Are you there? Hello? Hello? Alright, hello, good evening to you. Are you there? Hello? screaming. I'm good, thank you. Amazing, thank you so much. And yours? Is it? White rice with fish sauce. Enjoyment. Simple business mistakes that business leaders make and how to avoid them. No, business mistakes.
Understand? So I think at the back, so people when they do those kind of things, make like come on hand for pot, make him no come hand for human being. So make I come on. You know, say they like, they like waste time again. Some people go waste time. Make I come on.
Thank you so
you know,
much.
say, you know that I celebrate Echo FM, so make I come on. Give people make their chook mouth. Enjoy.
Thank you so much. Have a great night rest. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Auntie. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
How are you doing, man?
Very fun, thank you.
Let me greet you.
Hi, Wisdom. By God's grace, I should be there next week to see you people.
Emma,
Huh?
what do you say?
I said, by God's grace, I should be there with the others next week to see you people.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. I will be happy to see you.
Okay. Is there anything you would like me to bring along as I'm coming?
You know you promised me Bible now, so bring that my English Bible for me.
Okay, English Bible.
Yeah,
All right then, no wahala.
okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for calling. Have a great night rest, okay?
Yeah.
Hello, good evening to you. Are you there? I kind of think that there's a little challenge with the first line, the one that ends in 20,022, because most of the calls coming in on that line, we're not really hearing what they're saying. So, hello, good evening to you.
Hello, ma. Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Okay, I think it's maybe the people's phone. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Okay, it's Abigail speaking.
Hi, Abigail. How are you?
Hi, ma. Okay, ma. I have tried to reach you, but I don't know. Okay. Well, please, I have a pressing issue. I learned a trade, so but the issue is to start it up. That's my issue. I've tried to raise the money, but feeding and I'm squatting with someone. So that's why I called to check if it's possible. The budget is around 80,000, but any amount. I have tried to raise the money, but I will ask someone
I'm not even
if I can
hearing what you're
collect.
saying at all. What did you say?
Okay, I said that I learned a trade, how to do that lane, right? So I have tried to raise the
How
money.
to do what?
Okay, I have tried to raise the
I
money
didn't
to
get
start
you.
with
What trade? How to do what?
Vaseline. I learned how to do Vaseline, liquid soap, bleach, bar soap. I learned it. Can you hear me, ma?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, but I've tried to raise the money, and it has not been easy for me. I'm squatting with someone. So, and to raise the money has been so difficult for me. I will try to collect loan, but a friend told me that if I collect loan, I can't be able to pay back because of the interest. So I decided to call to check if someone can be willing. I'm willing to start part of the project like Vaseline. I learned 8 products, but I'm willing to start one if the capital is not available. That's why I called now.
Okay. Did you hear us say anything about giving people money?
No, ma. It's just I'm
Okay. So first of all, I announce skill sets. Okay, not business empowerment. Okay, I know that there are times where we've done business empowerment, but if I don't announce it, then it's not time for that. Okay. However, first of all, I don't want to. Okay, how do I put this in a way that pleases the Lord? All right. So first of all, if you want to call in and you're looking for business assistance from anybody out there, you don't vaguely say, I've learned a trade, I'm squatting, all those things you're saying does not, it even gives you more reason not to take you serious. It just, as an investor and as a person who has to deal with businesses and empowerment, oh God, how do I say this thing? Give me words, social media. I'm trying to speak in a way that pleases the Lord. All right. So first of all, after you learned the trade, have you actually checked? Have you done any feasibility study at all to know how profitable that business line is? One. Two, if you're going to be looking for 80,000 naira capital, you have to give us a breakdown, okay? And then from what time to what time exactly are you looking to turn over the 80,000 naira that you're requesting for? So I've said it here on the show before that if you're calling because you need partnership with somebody or you need somebody to help you out with money for a business, you have to come with details, you have to come with facts, you have to give us something that we can hold on to. Now, a friend telling you that if you take a loan, you'll not be able to pay back, it means that also if we give you money to do the business, you would also not be able to be accountable for that money, right? So I would really ask that you go back to the drawing board. Sometimes you don't ask for seed capital for something that you have not ventured into. If you have started the business already and you come and say, okay, from so time to so time, I've been able to do this and this and this with what I started with. And now this is what I'm going to need. That's understandable. But if you come and say, oh, I finished, you finish learning the skill, doesn't mean that you actually know what it takes to run the business. Learning a skill is very far away from running a business. Yes, it's very far. You're still going to need time. You're still going to lose money. Yes. If you're honest with yourself, every other business person out there who has had to learn their trade knows that you give yourself time. In fact, you don't collect somebody's money to be able to start off the business, because anything can happen, right? So you need to actually do something first of all. If you say, I'm squatting, do you need a job? I can help you get a job. Beautiful. Now from that job, if you're able to remove some monies that you make and, start to push and see if you have clientele, if people are even interested in buying, how much you're going to be turning over. For example, you start with 10,000 naira and then looking for 80,000 naira to do liquid soap. Like I said, I need to speak in a way that pleases God. But at the same time, I'm a business person, so I'll tell you that even if I give you 80,000 naira now, in the next 2 months, you will not pick my call again because that money will be gone. Yes, there's no capacity for it. And business has everything to do with capacity. And how do you get capacity? You build capacity. Are you following now? Now, so if you start with as low as 10,000, I do know that you can make liquid soap with as low as 10,000, 15,000, even Vaseline, right? However, you also need to check your target market. How many people are using Vaseline? How are you going to make your liquid soap to be able to beat the prices of those cheap ones that they sell in the market? You see, these are also things that you need to put into consideration. What's your strategy? You don't just say, oh, I need money. If you just give me 80,000, I would not give you 80,000 naira to do liquid soap business. It's not a wise business decision. From me, if somebody else out there wants to give you the 80,000, I'll be more than glad for them to send it to you. However, you must first build capacity. Now, you start with small. I think we've had a class here on how to start up a business, right? Now, you've passed the first stage of learning the technical know-hows, how to go, how to do it. The next step is, have you done a test run? You look for 10,000, 15,000, start with not much. Do the first batch of products. Sell them off first of all, right? Say, okay, these are the people that buy from me. Once the order increases, you can now increase production. You don't just take money, and let me tell you, you're squatting. That means that you're having some financial issues at the moment. So even that 80,000 naira will go into that thing. You use it for feeding. You're not working. You use it for feeding. You use it for transportation. You use it for, before you know it, you are looking for the money you were giving for business. So if you had even said, please, I need to start out. I just started my Vaseline business. I just started my liquid soap business, Dettol, perfume, all those things. I just started the business, right? Good. So, Auntie, I don't know if people can help me. At least let 10 people patronize me. Let 5 people patronize me. Let 15 people patronize me. Are you getting my point now? Then we can now say, okay, how much do you sell your liquid soap? How much do you sell your Vaseline? How much do you sell your whatever it is you make, perfume, detergent, all this stuff? And I say, okay, please, what area are you? I need 5 people there to patronize her. Even if she's selling maybe 2,000 naira, if 5 people buy 2,000 naira, you've already seen business. You use their money, you produce, you get profit. You look for the next set, you buy again, you produce. You see, it's gradual. You don't take bulk money and plunge it into a business that you have not run before. If it were that lucrative, everybody would be doing it. You also need to do your market survey also, right? I'm saying this because I also have people that I've seen through that same class, that same skill set, right? And today, most of them are not doing the same thing. Okay, so don't just... If you had a track record maybe Antiria, I've already done business, so now my customers are looking for a way that I can produce more and supply to more people, but I don't have more money for all of that. How do I go about it? I want to increase on my branding. I want to begin to supply supermarkets. I want to, yes, you can do all that. Right? Then we will now say, okay, there are a lot of people on here that literally chat me up every day saying what they need to invest. They don't know what to invest in. I don't tell you, yeah, come, let's have a meeting, sit down, let's see your records, let's see what you've done so far. Get a guarantor, somebody that has 80,000 naira, come collaborate with her. This is how much you'll be able to start making for you monthly. You look for a partner and begin to partner with the person. The more customers increase, the more you guys increase the money that you're putting into the business. People on here have that money, but you should be looking for a partnership, not somebody to dash you 80,000 naira. You can't get that by the mercies of God. But even God knows that there are a lot of resources that He will not. It's just like giving your 2-year-old child a car to drive because you have the car. No. It will only run him into trouble or get him killed because there's no capacity for it. I hope you're understanding every single thing I've said out of love tonight, okay? And I don't think you're a regular on the show. Probably somebody told you about the show. If not, you will know how we usually do things, and you wouldn't have skipped those classes that we've had in the past. Alright, so I do hope you've been able to understand what I'm saying. And of course, if you need clarity, or if you want to take any of the options I listed, feel free to call me back. Alright, thank you so much for calling. Good evening to you.
Hello, Virginia.
Good evening, welcome to the show.
Yeah, Antoria, how are you doing?
Fine, Patience, how are you?
Oh, I missed you yesterday. I hope you're okay.
I'm fine, I'm okay. I didn't tell you Papa was coming yesterday now. I said see you in the new week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. How was your weekend?
It was amazing. I thank God for everything. I rested a lot. In fact, I think I did about 8 hours of sleep at this stretch.
Oh.
Like I slept. Kai.
Oh, good to rest, Sam.
Yeah, so...
I like sleeping. Well, yesterday, funny enough, I didn't sleep yesterday.
Why?
I was just busy, like so busy.
Why? You guys were baking?
No, we didn't break anything yesterday. So we went to church. Let me say we went to church by 8, then came back by 10. Then from that 10, we now have 11, 12, 1, then 2. We have to go to fellowship. I used my 3 hours watching instead of sleeping, so that's why I didn't sleep.
Okay, that's nice. Well done. Call for yourself. At least now you're at home for holidays, so you can sleep as you want. Enjoy. You're enjoying.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm trying, Sam. I'm fine. Everything is fine. The weekend was good. Nothing much happened, but I'm okay. Thank God.
That's good. That's good to know. That's good to know.
Yeah. And then for the question of the day, I want to say like 2 points on me. So I want to say on business mistakes that people mostly make. I feel like they don't have proper planning. If like me now I'm doing a business and I don't plan well. Let me say I want to start. Let me say for business or anything. Then I just jump into the business. I didn't do any investigation about it. I just jump into it and I don't have any target. That could be a misplaced priority for a business person. So I feel like before we start a business, we should have proper planning. And then we should separate personal money and business money. If I put it together, I won't know when I have gain and when I'm losing in the business. So I feel like we should also have different accounts for those stuff. So that's my own.
All right. Thank you so much, Patience. Have a beautiful night rest, okay?
All right. Nice hearing from you.
Yeah, thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, yes, before it skips again, if you're a woman, we're going to be making some announcements very soon for ladies from 18 and above, okay? Something is happening at the end of this month. Keep your month end free for me, okay? If you are a woman from 18 and above, I say what? Keep your month end free for me, okay? So very soon, information will be coming out, and I I will not give you the details now. You have to hear it officially, but don't miss it. I say what? Don't miss it. Hey, okay. If you miss it, you will say, "Oh, why did I miss it?" And I'll just give you a little clue. It's not in the studio. It's an outdoor thing. Okay, so if you're a woman, just keep your ear close to this radio. Okay, this month and something is going down. It's going up. Okay, something is going up this month end. So, don't miss it. What did I say again? Don't miss it. Good. Hello, good evening to you. All right. Hello, good evening. Hello. Good evening. Welcome to the show. What?
Hello?
Please move away from your radio and speak into your phone, okay?
Hello? Sorry. Can you hear me? Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. I'm Mr. John. Control.
Mr. John, you've been AWOL. What's going on?
Now.
What? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh, you're going to need to move away from where you are. The network connection there is really bad. Hello, good evening to you. Can you hear me?
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
God bless you.
Bless you too.
How's the weekend?
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Okay. My weekend was so nice. Went to church, and after church, I had a little rest.
Okay.
So concerning the business you are talking about, if anyone wants to go into business, some mistakes we make is sometimes we thought that business is all about capital or money. Business is not all about money. There is a time I was into a business. That business is these accessories. It's just a little money. But because of trust, the little money I was using that time, I was able to get more than the money. I was able to get more than the goods. I mean, the money, the goods I always get is more than the money. So one is, it's not all about capital, it's about trust. If people trust you, that if they come, you will give them the best they want. Then two, strategy or position. If you are selling wares, it's not everywhere you go and sample wares. If you are selling food stock, it's not everywhere you go and sample food stock. There are things you are selling. You strategize yourself, know where to position it. And another thing, if you are doing business, know the type of people you want in your business. How? The way you present that business depends on the people that will patronize you. So sometimes it's not all about business. Give me money. I have land business. Give me. No, it's not all about. Strategy is very, very important. I'm Ike from UKG.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ike. Have a beautiful night rest, okay?
Welcome.
Thank you. You know, when I have a class on how to start up a business, I said this thing here too, that a lot of people, if you come across them and then you ask them, oh, why haven't you started your business? They say, money. No, it's not money. You're not sure. It's not money. I always say money is the last thing that you need on the full list of the things that you need to start a business. Money is the last. By the time you have every other step in place, money is the last thing. But a lot of people who have no business acumen, no experience, nothing, they just think that, oh, if you give me money now, I'll be able to. No, it's not true. Money is not what determines a successful business or if that business is even going to grow. So we'll come to that, okay? I'll take about 3 more calls and then dive into the class, all right? Hello, good evening to you. Hi, how are you? He says, well, though. How fun now.
Thank God. How was the weekend?
Amazing, thank you.
What about this my guy, J-Boy?
It's fine.
I was looking for him on Sunday or so.
Yeah. You were looking for him on Sunday?
Yeah.
Where?
We discussed now, so we go somewhere, but I know what I said.
Okay, I'll let him know.
I beg. It's very urgent. I need to see him.
Okay.
If possible, tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll have a lot of things to discuss. So,
Okay.
but that's by the way. So, if you should show up on Friday.
Me?
Yes, if you show up on Friday.
We showed up on Friday. Oh.
When?
We started the show at around 10.
Oh.
Sorry?
Which one?
Myself, J-Boy, Evans.
By 10?
Yep.
Well, I just called, hear from you.
Okay.
So, you were talking about the business as let the business tycoons create us more from it.
Today, are you not doing business?
Business like that. So.
You're not doing business like that?
I'm doing business. You want to see my shop?
You're doing business. You should be the one to tell us now. You said let the business tycoons educate us.
Allow people now that have been there for many years. The experience I've written. Let them lecture.
How long have you been doing business?
I served before I have a shop of my own. So
Okay.
will I add the year that I served?
Yes, obviously.
That means if I add everything to be like 8 years now. No, 9 years now.
So how many years are you now looking for? How many years experience? 100.
Yeah, be serving somebody or being under someone is different from
Running your own business, I know.
Yes, there are two different things altogether. So let the CEOs lecture us. That's all.
But now you're a CEO.
Yes, of course.
So go ahead, tell us.
What am I gonna say? Will I tell you to go and finish your money in a day or not to finish it? You know what is good. You have to do it. If you don't do it, allow Nigeria to teach you more. So, you don't want to learn it in a good way. You learn it in a hard way.
Abi?
That's what I want to say. Yes, now. Nigeria will catch you. The person will learn. So, that is it, man. I just say let me hear from you.
All right, thank you so much for calling. Have a great night rest, okay?
You're welcome. Bye.
All right. Hello, good evening to you.
Good.
Hi.
How are you?
Very fine, thank you.
Mr. Legacy from Malta.
Welcome to the show.
Assume you say you no pick this call today, yeah, you for fight for 3.
Please, I don't fight anybody. You beat me if you want to beat me. Oh. That's what you will say. Not that we will fight. I will not fight you. You cannot beat me too.
That's the worst thing. How is J-Boy?
He's fine. Everyone is good.
Okay. So, what business? I'm a CEO, sure, but I've not been into it for a long time now, sure. I just started my own. So, but it will not be easy. Pressure. So my advice is, first, anybody that wants to go into a business should forget about money. Maybe the person no carry money for mind. That's the first thing. Then secondly, organize yourself. Let the person organize his or herself. So, like the other person said, location, think about the kind of business you want to do. Then seek advice from people that have been into the business or other businesses to know how they have been running their own. So from there, first person will get idea on how to go about his or her own. So once you get the ideas, strategies, those things will help. Money is not the ultimate. So one can get that money and still don't know how to use it. So that's my own advice.
All right, thank you so much for calling. Have a great night rest.
All right.
All right, so I'm just going to dive into my notes. There are a lot of business mistakes I could give you, but I'm just going to focus on 7. All right, so I do hope that I'm able to cover all 7 with the time on the clock. But then let's give it a go. All right, if you're trying to call, it's okay, relax. I'm going to try to squeeze this into about 15 to 20 minutes so that we can have the segment for the jobs and skills. Okay? All right, so the first one, for me, we're not talking about starting a business now, no. We're not talking about setting up the business, no. We're talking about simple business mistakes and how to avoid them. Okay, meaning that these are mistakes that people already in business make. Okay, it's not for people that are looking to come in or people that are looking to start up, no. It's for those who are already running the business. And it's okay if you're not started at all because no knowledge, like they said, is a waste. So you're going to still need it as time goes on. All right. So the first one for me has to be mixing your personal money with your business money. Okay, so I do know that a lot of people don't have financial education. And that's why I said there's a lot you have to learn before you even enter the business outside the money itself. Because if you lack discipline when it comes to handling money and when it comes to, setting monies aside, you're going to need other discipline inside of your business, right? People have made that grievous mistake of, spending from their business money, not knowing how to separate the both of them. And I do know that there are a lot of people who don't start businesses with the mindset of making money from the business. A lot of people do business because they want to eat and survive. And that's the fastest way to ruin any business, right? If you're opening up a business, if you're starting a business, because no big business started as a big business, every big business started small, right? Somebody said something, one of my mentors said something yesterday. He said that Dangote refinery, we didn't hear of him years ago. I mean, if you're of age listening to me, as of 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, 20 years ago, we didn't know Dangote refinery. Did you know Dangote? You did not, right? But today, you know Dangote. Almost everybody knows Dangote. And Dangote did not start as a big brand. It means that somebody had to build that brand from small up, right? Somebody had to start it at that level of people not knowing about it till what it is today. Just like every other business. No business just fell from the sky and then started booming. No. It all started small. And so if you're looking to move your business to that level, I do know that there are people who are not really ambitious, who do not even care about, going big or becoming a household name. They just want to, sell and eat at that point in time. This is not for you. You can go ahead. But the funny thing is that even if you're doing the business to eat from it, you will still run it to the ground if you do not have financial discipline. So there's no type of business you want to run now that if you do not exercise financial discipline, you would be able to run it successfully. No, there's none like that. So one common mistake that a lot of people do is not separating their business money from their personal money. Like Patience said earlier, she said that you should, not even have them in the same account. And that's the honest truth, right? If you have a health emergency, the money you are putting your hand into shouldn't be the money that you are using to run your business. I know a lot of people that today they are open, tomorrow they are closed. Today they sell, tomorrow they don't sell. And then you ask them, what's the challenge? And they say, no money. What do you mean by no money? If the money you're using to do your business, for example, let's say you make Opa, right? Your Opa business is costing you 40,000 naira. I don't know how much they make Opa, okay, right now. But then let's say your capital for your Opa business. And what is your capital? Your capital is the main money that you are using to do the business. Let me break it down now. Your capital is your main money for your business. There's capital and then there's the profit. So for example, if you're selling Opa and all the ingredients that you need to make the Opa that you are selling, let's say you are making Opa every day for 50 people, okay? Now, let's say, for example, that it's going to cost you, let's say 40,000. I know it might not be up to that or it might be more than that, whatever. But let's say 40,000 naira. Now, the ingredients for making Opa for 50 people cost you 40,000 naira. After selling your Opa, let's say what you now get is 45,000 naira or 50,000 naira. Now, that 5,000 naira or that 10,000 naira on top of that 40,000 naira is your profit. However, even from that profit, if you're somebody who is looking to expand your Opa business, then you must apply that rule that I taught you last month. Remember when we talked about how to separate monies? Money for spending, money for investment, that's for saving, money for, do you understand what I mean? So even from that 15,000 naira profit, you don't just eat everything and say, after all, Auntie said that my capital is 40,000 naira. And so anytime I make 45,000, anytime I make 50K, I'll eat everything, right? And leave that 40K. That's not too good. You know why? Now, your logistics and the cost of the okpa and every material that you're using came up to 40,000 naira. But what happens if you go to the market tomorrow and then you realize that the okpa that you used to buy for, let's say, a cup, I don't know how much they sell it, let's say a cup 2,000 naira, is now being sold at a cup 2,500. Because if you're in Nigeria, you should know that inflation hits at any point in time and prices fluctuate in the market. So imagine you go to the market and then something you used to buy 2,000 naira is down 2,500. What happens? You begin to look for money to supplement that one. And owing to the fact that you might not have any other money to use to supplement or to add to that one because price has increased, the best option you would now think of is dropping quality or quantity. Either way, if you drop quantity, it affects your business. If you drop quality, it affects your business. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So now you might now start saying, okay, instead of for 50 now, since it's now 2,500 instead of 2,000, and let's cook for 30. And it doesn't stop there. Before you know it, the money keeps reducing. From 30, something might happen again. The price might increase, or God forbid, you send somebody to go and grind something for you or do something for you, they mistakenly pour away the entire okpa. What now happens? Or you want to mix it. I know that the main okpa that they make from Enugu and the rest, they use banga to make it, not normal palm oil. I don't know how they do the ones they do here in Imo State. But then if you now go and buy banga, then you do the banga finish and realize that the oil is bad. And you've already mixed it with your okpa. You cannot sell it. Or on a day you want to go and sell and it's raining so hard you don't sell anything. What happens? You start dropping. From 50 people, you start doing for 35. From 35, you start doing for 30, 25. Before you know it, you're down to almost no money at all. And then you start looking for money again to service the business. So you're always going to be leaving your business up to chance. You're not increasing, you're not growing at any point. And the whole point of a business is for it to grow. That's why you should have a plan for the business. 2-year plan, 3-year plan, 1-year plan. Today you are pushing up by a wheelbarrow. But your plan is that at the end of the year, you're able to buy your own cart. Or you're able to, pay for a small place that you can use. You're able to change in the next 2 years from selling only okpa, to now cooking in a restaurant. Or you're able to, have plans. Just have plans. Your business cannot stay the way it is forever. At first, you might think, oh, Auntie Ray, it's selling well. I beg, me and my children are eating. Glory be to God. But then how sustainable is it? If inflation comes and hits your business, is it going to stand? If the wind comes and blows, will it blow your business to a look at you? So these are the things that you need to ask yourself, and this is the reason you must instill financial discipline. So if, for example, you're making 40,000 naira from the okpa that you are selling, maybe 40,000 naira is your main money, you are getting your capital, the money you are not supposed to touch. Always remember it, money I am not supposed to touch, capital. Okay, no matter what happens, I cannot touch it. Somebody is rolling on the ground, landlord has come, children are out of school. This one, it is not to be touched. Why? Because you're going to still need money to be able to maintain those same things that you're trying to solve with your capital. Your capital is untouchable. Now, if you now say, okay, after selling 40,000 naira worth of okpa, I make 50K, I make 45,000 naira. Now you can now decide that, okay, from that 10,000 naira I'm making, I'm going to be using 6,000 naira, right? Or even 8,000 naira, right? I'll be using 8,000 naira I'll remove 1K. I know that in the market they do 1K ajo, they do 200 naira ajo, they do 500 naira ajo. They say, okay, I'm going to be doing ajo 500 naira or 1,000 naira. And then the remaining money, will go into my other expenses in the house, right? This amount of money I'm saving for the ajo now, I'm going to use it and put it back into my business so that I will increase from making for 50 people to making for 100 people. Or so that I will add up. I will not only sell okpa now, I'll add akamu, I'll add bread. You see, that's you making plans and then actually putting steps in place to, work on those plans, because it's one thing to say, okay, in the next 2 years I'm going to have moved to a shop, and it's another thing to actually set the plans in motion. So if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. It's common knowledge. So that's why I said, for me, the first thing is that separate your personal money from your business money. Don't use the money you're making from your business, the money you are using to run your business, to buy food, you buy fuel, data. I'm supposed to be on TikTok now. Or some of you don't even know how much you make. As you are selling every day, you're just spending. It's not wise. That's why you should be doing bookkeeping. These are things that you do for your business to grow. These are strategies that work for your business. Okay, you should have records of how much comes in, how much turnover, how much. It will help you be accountable to yourself in that business. All right. So it's not good, because you won't know how much you're making, and you will just be surviving. You will just be surviving. So how do you avoid it? First of all, your business account should be different from your normal account, so that you don't mix them up. For example, this is the bank I used to put my business money. Know that money that is there, you don't use it for spending. This other account is the one that I use for family. That's the one that you can touch. So when you even make profit, you transfer it straight. Okay? If you're not using a business, you should be able to write down, keep records, and keep the money separate. There are so many people that do a job, like I said. So you can even do, I know one of my bike men used to always tell me, the reason he's sending in money late is because they do a job. So, every day each person, gives 5,000 naira. And so at the end of the week, one person out of about 6 of them or so, or 10 of them, I don't know how many there are now, will take the entire money and use it for something. Every week, the next week, the other person. There are so many things like that, and you have to do with people that you trust. So don't just rely on the fact that Auntie Ray will not understand, Put structures in place. It's very important for you and for your business growth. Okay? Social media, some people are commenting on the Facebook saying that the live is not clear today. The line, like they said, that the audio has some issues. Please, I need somebody on WhatsApp to let me know. Can you hear me clearly? Is my voice low? Let me know. If you're listening live from the radio, kindly drop a message for me on WhatsApp. Is it clear? Because some people are saying that they are getting some form of feedback. So let me know if it's just from the live stream, or it's general, or it's a network thing. All right, thank you so much. All right, so that's number one. Don't mix your personal money with your business money. Have separate bank accounts. Put the money separately, and please, business owners, pay yourself salary. Like I said, if your profit is 15,000 naira daily, 5,000 naira daily, 10,000 naira daily, know how much you can afford to pay yourself from that every day or every month. And then take that amount as your own salary. Use it to do whatever you want to do. Whether you want to use it and drink and eat and chew chicken, or you want to use it and, do some things, go ahead and do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay? Go ahead. But pay yourself a salary. Don't just say, since I made 400K this month from my business, I'll eat the 400K. It's not sustainable. You're going to need backup so that you don't run into problems and start looking for loans to service your business, which is not a bad thing. However, even those loans, you might run into problem with them too if you still do not set strategies in place for financial discipline. Okay, so pay yourself a salary as a business owner. I know it's your business. I know you can do whatever you want to do, but it is safer because when you pay yourself a salary, you don't overpay yourself, and you're not just putting your hand into your business for nothing. It's safer for the business. The business has to keep growing and flourishing. Okay, so it's safer. And track every money that comes in and every money that goes out. Track your income, track your expenses. have your bookkeeping. If you can't do it on a system, have a book that you keep records of how much comes in, how much goes out. Don't, even if it's kiosk that you're selling in, even if it's akara that you are selling, even if it's yam that you're selling, even if it's pepper or more that you are selling, have your accounts. How much did I make? How much did I spend? How much is coming in daily? What can I do with this money? Every business should have a plan. So please do not mix your business money with your personal money. Very important. So the second one is, I've already touched on it, not keeping records. That's very bad for your business generally. Okay? Is either you use Excel or you use a book or you use an app. There are apps that you use to track how much you make. Yes. There are apps that you use to track how much that you've made in a month, how much sales that you made, and stuff like that. Okay? So you can also use that to keep track. That's even how you know that, in January, I sold to 30 customers. In March, we increased to 50. In July. But if you don't keep record, you will not know. You can't calculate your progress. And you can't calculate when sales are really dropping well and how drastically they are dropping. And when it's time to apply a new strategy, because every business should have a strategy. Don't just be leaving things up to chance. Like I said, God is a God that is kind, gracious, and merciful, and he blesses his children. At the same time, there are times when God is a God of precept upon precept. Like I said, the word of God is very paradoxical in nature, right? Meaning that he can be both things at the same time. If you listened on Sunday last week, yes, I talked about how he can be a very loving father and still be a righteous judge at the same time. So you did something wrong, you hurt somebody badly, and then he's your father at the same time, but he's a righteous judge, you see. So that's why when people ask, if God loves us so much and has forgiven us our sins, then why is it that people say there are consequences for our actions? God is a righteous judge. There are rules that govern the earth here, and he's also your father at the same time. Yes, it's paradoxical. So it can be two different things and then be side on side. All right. So it's very important that you know this, that he fuels your business, he will bring customers, things will flourish. At the same time, precept upon precept, you must follow rules. You must apply what other people are applying. You must be wise enough. Advertise your business. Track records. Be prudent. Do everything that a normal person without God would be doing to push their business. And then you now have the extra factor, which is the God factor. Okay, so don't just leave your business up to chance and faith and say God will always bring the customers. Oh, chukune nye madu ahia. Oh, chukune ne within that people that say oh chukuna azunwa. Yes, chukuna azunwa. At the same time, you still need to set things in place to raise your children. If not, you will see shege. Like I said, he can be a loving father and still be a God of precept upon precept, line for line, dot for dot. He follows process. Yes, it's the same person, the same God. So you must have strategies for your business that works. And then God will breathe on all that you do. If you take one step, he will amplify it. So don't just sit and cross your hands and say, don't worry, God will bring the customers. I don't need to advertise. I don't need to do anything. God will loud my business. God will bring the customers, even if my products are not good. Even if, please, 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 do your own part. Push to the extreme. Do everything you must. Where your strength now fails you, let God come in. All right? So keep records. There's no such thing as theory. I keep it in my head. I know how much. There's no such thing as keeping it in your head. It's the reason many people also fail exams. Your mates are writing notes. You say, no, it's in my head. No, it's not in your head. You have a lot of things to think about. And I do know that you remember from your spirit. I know they've taught you that you remember from your brain, but it's not true. You remember from your spirit. However, you need to write things down. Write it down, put it in black and white, okay? So that you can always refer back to it for bookkeeping records, okay? So it's not a good strategy for your business to not have records and just store everything in your head. You can't grow what you don't measure. If you don't know your height today, if you add by 1 cm, 2 cm, 10 cm, or by inches, 10 inches, you might not be able to track your progress. Yes, if you don't know what you weigh today, if you have added 10 kg extra tomorrow, you will just check and see, but you wouldn't know that you were less yesterday, right? So you cannot grow what you do not measure. So ensure that you are keeping records of your business. Okay, use whatever you can. Use a paper, use pen, write down your expenses, write down your sales, write down your profit, write down the money you are owing. Gone. Even if it's 1,000 naira you are owing, write it down. Write every single thing down. Okay, you can use your book, you can use WhatsApp, you can use Excel, you can use apps. Right, there's some apps that do that. I can't announce them on air, them saying I'm doing announcement or advert for somebody, okay? But then there are apps for it that you can use for your business. All right, so that's how important it is. And go through these records. Other people say, they stole from me, they did this one, they did that one, my mother's wife, my children's this one, my sister's family, my brother's family, they ate my shop, they did this one. All these things would not be possible if there were records that were kept. Everything that is bought, everything that is sold, everything that comes into the business, as you are supplying, they are writing down. Even if it's a pin that enters the shop, it must be written down. If a pin leaves the shop, it must be written down. If you buy pure water from the roadside, it must be written down. Every single expense. Don't leave anything in your head, all right? And spend some time every day to go through it. In less than 5-10 minutes, you should go through your records. Maybe you're waiting for Auntie Ray to come on air, or once Auntie Ray is done now, take 10 minutes, go through your records. Go through your records, check. Very important. That way you can even bring it before God and say, God, see how much I'm making now. This is how much I made last month. This is how much I made this month. Please. By the end of the year, this is how much I want to be making. This is how I want my business to grow. You are bringing facts before him. You are showing him that God, I beg, it's 100K. Look at it, I've been diligent all this while. I've been following. It's the same thing with when I say have your devotions. You can have your devotion every day for 100 days and nothing happens. On the 101 and the 101st day, God will speak to you, right? He's a God that appreciates consistency. Even the devil is very consistent. So you must be a consistent person. So you write all these things and you come before him and say, see, I've been doing this. This is where I want to be. That's why I always say pray on your plans. This is where I want to be. This is what I want to do. This is what at the end of the year, this is what I want to increase to. So anybody who can come forward and say, the 1 naira that you gave to me, this is what I did with it. He will add to what you have. But a lot of you are burying your own in the ground. Say, I beg, I know that whether I write it or not, God will not do anything. I know that whether it's not Nigeria, the business is even somehow. You complain about a lot of things. It's the prudent one that he will add to what the one has. So please, mistake number 2, don't say I'm not keeping records. Keep your records. If you have no records, that's a mistake. That's a business mistake. And I've told you how to avoid it. Okay? Bookkeeping. Very important. Another thing that people like to do is they try to sell to everybody. Everybody is not your customer. Everybody is what? Not your customer. Everybody has their own target audience. Don't make that mistake of falling into the category of, trying to sell everything, trying to do everything, trying to sell to everybody. No. I know that I'm the person who believes in trying your hands on a lot of things. But at the same time, if you are not really consistent in one particular thing that you do, it will be hard for people to listen to you. Let me explain, don't lose me. Today, you are selling gari. Tomorrow, you are doing makeup. Next tomorrow, you are doing perfume. Next week, you want to start selling food. In December, we will see you selling bag and shoe. You don't have any track record of consistency. If anybody were to ask, oh, who is the best food vendor that you know? Your name might not necessarily come to anyone. Because the names that will come are those that they know, oh, have stood the test of time in that business. This is not to say you can't dabble. You can't dabble. I know somebody who, her birthday was a few days ago, by the way. All right. So I wasn't on the show on her birthday. I think it was on a Saturday. I don't even think she knows me or the kind of input I've brought to her business, right? I don't even think she listens to the radio. But ever since I started patronizing her, it's been almost 3 years now, okay? She makes cakes, and pastries and stuff. Ever since I started patronizing her, about 3 years ago, each time somebody messages me and they say, oh, I'm looking for somebody who does this, immediately I just send her number. So a lot of customers come from me, but I'm not even sure she's aware. Why? Because I've seen consistency. Now, she started from making cakes, and pastries, puff. She used to do peppermint, all those platters and the rest of them. And then graduated from making the cake. She started taking students that she would teach. From teaching them, she said she's opened another business where she sells ovens, right? She sells ovens also, okay? Probably from, making her own ovens or having oven issues, she got somebody who could forge ovens. And so from making those ovens, she opened another place, started selling ovens. From there, she started selling mixers, other things. And now she's currently making pizza. She has another brand now that she makes pizza. She added milkshake, a lot of things, okay, to her business. Okay, and she's growing, she's expanding. She might not be a friend of mine directly, and I don't farms people, right? I won't even go back and tell you, oh, this is this or this is that. No. But I've seen consistency, and I would always recommend her. Do you understand it? Now, why did I mention in the first place? You can start a business and say, okay, I'm baking. See the way she added from baking to oven, from oven to pizza. You see, if tomorrow she decides that, oh, I want to begin to make my own flour, I want to begin to sell crates of eggs, she's still in the same line of business. Do you understand? So with what you're doing, you can add to what you do without having to jump. You are selling rice, you enter handbag. From handbag, you fly, you are selling kerosene. Before you know it, you are fuel distributor. So those things might not work for everybody. I do know that if you are drop shipping, it's allowed. Drop shipping, you don't have a business location. You are just, selling online, trying to make ends meet. It can work for you because people are always looking for people that can do this and do that. And then, you can quickly run. It's more like errands or a personal shopper. But then if you're a business owner, you cannot afford to, dabble in a lot of things, especially if they are contrasting what you are doing at the moment. You must be consistent in one. And then when you add to, people know that, oh, okay, she's the best for this, but she added this. Do you understand? So it's another mistake people make, trying to sell everything, trying to sell to everybody. And by the way, happy birthday to Floxy. Happy birthday. Her birthday was on Saturday. So I already sent in my wishes. I wish her more business success. I always say, if you see a man, according to the Bible, seeth thee a man diligent, right, in what he does, he will stand before kings and not mean men. And that's just it, right? You must be consistent in what you do. It's very, very important that you do that, okay? Yeah, so avoid trying to sell to everybody and sell everything, okay? When you talk, so people might not begin to listen. They'll say, I want to know me. So, yes, there should be some form of consistency. Today, you are a sales girl. Tomorrow, you are selling fuel. Next tomorrow, you are doing receptionist. Next tomorrow, you are inside the bank. Upper Monday, you are. It applies to those in careers too. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for, going out and finding out your own niche, and sometimes you need to, do this and do that to be able to find where you stand. But at least show some form of consistency first. And then if you realize that, this thing is as though it's not working, you can now try to dabble in other things. But don't be quick to dash in and out. Business takes patience, all right? Very important. And if you're working with God, your ears will be open and you walk in wisdom. You won't make such mistakes, all right? Anyway, so everybody has their own target audience. Some people are there for a specific product that you sell, okay? So pick a problem and solve it, okay? And master that which you do before you now expand. I hope that was clear. All right. Another mistake people make is zero marketing. That's one thing I said that will kill your business. Your business must have a strategy. And one of those strategies is advertising. You must market your business. You must carry it on your head. Yes, like you are hawking it. Whether you are said, why do you think big brands still advertise? You're listening to the radio, you're hearing Maggie, you're hearing all those big brands that you already see in the market everywhere. Every year they pour in millions into advertising. And you're wondering, these people are already making money now. Why are they still advertising their brands? It's because it always pays. You must put your business where everybody will see it. Disturb people with your business. Make it a household name. Push it, hawk it like gala. So there's no such thing as, I've gotten to the point where I'm making sales. There's no such thing as too much money. Dangote is still is expanding. His refinery now, I think they are buying shares. If you have access, please go ahead and buy shares. Okay? I don't know if they've opened up to the public yet. For now, I think they're still doing for limited partners and the rest. But at a point, they're going to open it up to the entire public to buy shares. If you have money, then look for money, go and buy into it too. It's a good investment, right? So at that point that he's still expanding. Okay? He's still expanding. If he sees opportunity, he'll see. One of the people that have bought a major share in that refinery now is one of his friends, Otedola. We know Otedola now. As rich as Otedola is, that he's very wealthy. he's still buying businesses. He closed one of his businesses to be able to access the billions that he needed to buy shares from Dangote Refinery. So you see that business people always, no matter how much they make, they are expanding, they are buying, they are pushing themselves in your face, they are spending money on marketing, on advertising. Why? Because there's no end to it. With over close to 12 billion people in the world now, your customers are everywhere. You can't relegate yourself to only the 10 people that are in your street. You can't be limited to only, even if you have one shop and it's very busy now, you can open another one. Yes. You sell rice today or you sell beans today. It will not stop there. You can begin to buy directly from the north. You can begin to make your own package with your own brand name. Begin to ship your own rice around the entire region. You sell wines today. You can begin to import your own branded wine. You can begin to make your own wines. You can travel for winemaking courses. There's no end to growth in business. There's no such thing as, I'm okay the way I am. No. When people talk like that, I shake my head because Are you serious? In the next 10 years, if Jesus tarries, you're going to regret it. Don't put yourself at a business disadvantage, okay? So, market. Okay? Market. If you have good product, push it out. Tell people that you exist. Tell them what you are doing. Tell them why they should buy. Use social media. Post on your phone. Get somebody to handle your business. Go to your Facebook. Many of you are on Facebook. Run ads on Facebook. Noise it everywhere. I'm a carpenter, oh, I hit wood for a living, oh, buy from me. I'm a plumber, oh. Many of you are looking for customers. Your customers are everywhere. Each time I'm talking to, because I work with some people that are engineers and architects and stuff, right? So each time there's always a conversation on, this mason, no, they do well, oh, we go need another mason. Meanwhile, there's so many masons looking for jobs. This plumber, we will need plumber. This guy today mess up. We need another plumber. There are so many plumbers everywhere. Painters. Say, that guy, yeah, not too strong. And if you call and I no go deliver, what do we do? But you are there. You have not gotten job since last month. So your customers are every single place. You are selling eggs. There are people that they buy over 100, 200 crates of eggs every week. The person that is selling is even selling 500 naira higher than you. The person they are buying from is selling 1,000 naira higher than you. But you're not getting anybody to buy from you because they don't know about you. So you must market your business. You must market yourself. Push what you do everywhere. Carry it on your head. There's no shame when it comes to marketing what you do. It's what you're doing to put food on your table. People say, right? So you work. Who cares? Whether you wash toilets for a living, there are people who are constantly looking for those to come and wash their toilets. Yes. They could give you a contract to clean so and so all the toilets in so and so place. There's nothing that you're doing that somebody is not out there looking for. So look for ways to market yourself. Look for ways to advertise yourself. Okay? Show your testimonies. When people patronize you, you tell them, oh, please, can I make a video? Okay. Let's make videos of when they are buying. Take their permission. Let them text you. If you've supplied to them, they should send you the way they used it. Get testimonies. Post it everywhere. Put price. Get somebody. I think for somebody to handle your social media should be as low as 15,000, 20,000, 30,000. Get them to do, say, any young person that has a phone, can you do digital marketing? Okay, can you be helping me post my brand, handle my accounts, run ad for me? 3 months, how much will you charge me? Look for a price. You're not spending the money. It's money you are investing in your business. I know people who were selling abacha that only from being posted on social media, people started to look for them, help them, just because of the way they arranged their abacha and how nice they were talking. This guy that trended sometime on social media, fish pie. Was it not fish pie he was selling? He will be walking around shouting, fish pie. And the way he was advertising it made people begin to film him and put him online. He's a man, a young guy. He's selling fish pie. He will sing, he will announce, he will shout, he will do comical things. And today he's not selling fish pie again. Today he's a big boy. It might not be the same for you, but you don't know where help will come from. You must be diligent at what you do. You must push yourself out there. You must sing your own praise. Ring your own alarm. So one business mistake you make is not marketing your business. Don't try it. You know, say, don't worry, when I become big, they'll come. What will make you be big? Is it not more customers? More patronage, more money, bigger business. Okay? And when they buy from you, tell them, please, refer me. Talk to people. You can even offer a referral bonus. I have a friend I brought here on the show, right, that does, the one that does glass work. Remember Bethel, right? By the way, they've even moved into making mirrors now. Okay? Now, He has a business strategy that he uses. If you refer him to do any job at all for you, whether it's the glasswork of your house or your railings for your buildings, he will pay you for referring him for the business. So let's say the business came in and his profit from the business is 1 million. He sends you 100,000 naira. Do you know how many people are constantly posting his own business? They leave their own business, so they post his own so that he's able to give them money. So you can be making money passively from referring somebody else, you that has business. Why not involve people? Say, anybody that you bring to buy something for me, I will give you so and so amount from it. That's how those here make their money, right? Selling other people's stuff. So ask people to refer you. Offer them commission for referring your business. Market yourself. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. Okay? So that's number 4. Now, another thing is underpricing yourself. Many of you make that mistake. Please don't go below what the standard of your business is. Don't say, I know some people say people increase their price and it's too much. I do know that there's a limit to it. However, like I said, everybody's not your customer. Depending on what you do. I don't mean that you are selling detergent now. And detergent that is 200 naira, you now put your own 300 or 400. That's madness. They will not buy. Even if somebody buys and they go somewhere else and they see that another person is selling it cheaper, they will collect it. Even that person selling 400 will still get customers. So let me tell you. Why? Because different strokes for different folks. Yes. A plate of rice that you are selling 1,400. Somebody else on the other side of the street is selling it 4,000 naira, and he has customers. She has customers. Because everybody has their own customers. So one mistake you will make is underpricing yourself out of fear. You know that the amount you sell this thing is 2,000 naira. But because somebody came to buy, you have not made sales since morning. Maybe pay, if I say this 2,000 naira, he will not buy. Okay, just give me 1,000. That 1,000, how much did you buy the thing that you're selling 1,000? You now lose money and you are affecting your business at the same time. Everybody must not buy from you. Have your own target customers. You are a tailor. You sew up and down 45k. Somebody come and tell you, and the other person on the other street is selling it, is sewing their own 10,000. They should go to the 10,000 naira own. Your business should have standards. Another person will come to your shop, and if you tell them, I'm sewing 10,000, they'll say, okay, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. They're not coming back because in their mind, they're thinking, if I give you this 10,000 naira, you will do a shabby job for me. Because they're already used to charging 50k, 40k, to being charged such amounts. There's a target market for everybody. There's a customer base for every single person. So that's why you must do your calculations properly and then plan your prices. It's even better your goods are in the shop, as long as they're not perishable. So it's better they're in the shop than for somebody to buy it less. And then at the end of the month, you can't see money and you can't see products. When you now go back to buy, they now tell you that Tinubu, they've increased the price, it's because of Tinubu, allegedly. You now run into loss. And it's not even your fault. Indirectly. So please, don't underprice yourself out of fear. Okay? You need to ensure that you follow a formula that counts. The cost of your product, your time, what we are paying for is your time. Even if it's needle that you just put in the dress and bring it out, we are paying for that time. So you are the one to decide how much your time costs. This applies to mostly artisans and people that, make their own stuff. Entrepreneurs and stuff. So one person can be making shoe 5k and your own is, I didn't I tell you here before that I know somebody who makes 1-of-1 shoes. A pair of shoes with him is 1.5 million. Yes. And people, they buy them. If you buy them, you customize the shoe box with your name. You say, it's not normal shoe that people are also doing. Somebody else can do that shoe for me. But most times, people are not buying because of the product. They are buying the brand. There are people who just want to buy luxury. People that buy Gucci, Givenchy, Celine, all these things, they are not buying them because they don't have anything to do with their money. So people buy luxury to feel good about themselves. The same hair that you are plating for 5,000 naira, somebody in Newry is charging 30K for it, and somebody else has rushed there because it's cheap. Oh, me, I used to plate 50K somewhere else. So set your own price, okay? And don't underprice yourself so that you don't run into problems because of fear. So the cost of your product, the time, and profit is equals to your price. The cost of your product, your time, and then the profit is equals to the price of your goods, okay? So that will help you. Now, you're creating a value, so you must identify that this is the problem that this thing is solving, okay? It will help you be able to fix the right kind of prices. Like I said, this shouldn't apply to those that are selling things that are maybe perishable or some things that you eat, because people already have fixed prices for most of these things, okay? I'm talking about people that, either run their own stuff, are artisans, or people that, work their own stuff and are paid based on their time and everything. Yes, you can get somebody to inspect your site for 50K. Somebody else will say, no, if it's not 400K, I'm not coming. And the difference is clear. So if you put your price anywhere that you put, let it be your standard, and make sure that you're going to be creating value. You're going to give the person value for what they're spending on you. All right? Very, very important. So don't compete with people on price, okay? If you're offering a service, you're going to do that based on quality plus service. I hope that makes sense to you. So another thing mistake that people make, oh my God, I'm checking my time. I've used more than the time I'm supposed to use. I still have 2 more points to go. Let me rush it. All right. So another mistake people make is they don't have customer service. It's a big mistake. Don't try it. Don't ghost your clients. There should be feedback. Okay? There should be feedback. Give me a minute, sorry. So sorry about that brief interruption. All right. So as I was saying, another thing that you want to do is have good customer service. Okay? Don't reply customers late. Follow up on your customers. Call them. Yes, call them. You visited my shop on so and so day. You did so and so business with me. Please, I need a review. How was it? Maybe you make clothes, you make shoes, you make hair. It's okay. Have a record. That's why record is important. Name of customer, number of customer, email address, if possible. Right? Get to hear from them. And know what their experience with you was like. And of course, if there are any things that they would like you to do. Give me a minute, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so yes, if there are also things that they would like you to add to your customer service delivery, all right? Get their own input. Check up on them once in a while. Don't begin to disturb them or stuff. Don't begin to send messages to your customers. You want to post your church prayer link, you send it to your customer. They say, OPay is dashing out, blah, 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 blah. MTN is giving out, you'll be forwarding such things to your customers. Don't do that. Don't try it. If you don't mark all and send, don't try it. You should only be reaching out to them with season's greetings or probably things that affect your business. So have a good customer service. Welcome. Let your people that are attending to them be nice. Train your staff, if you have any, on how to respond to customers and how to respond to even the ones that are upset. Customer service is very vital for your business. Don't disregard that. Okay? So thank you. Welcome. Come again. You came to our shop so and so time last week. We want to say thank you so much for coming to buy from us. And of course, we do hope that you'll make us a regular customer of yours. You looked so beautiful that day, by the way. Thank you so much, Ma. My name is so and so from this bookshop. Thank you so much. God bless you, Ma. Have a beautiful week ahead. You see, people seldom forget such things, and they will save their number. So those are the small things that you can do to ensure that your business is in the face of people and they remember you. Okay? So it's important. And I also know that there are brands that do automatic SMS. Yes, where you can send all those numbers on your customers list. You can send them message. Maybe you are doing a promo now, buy one, get one free, or 50% discount. You can use those apps. If you want any of them, let me know. I'll drop a number that you can contact. So you can use those apps and, send messages to 100 people, 200 people, 300 people at the same time, 50 people, 30 people. They can send greetings, seasons greetings. They can send promo messages and everything. Just with one click, everything has sent. Okay? So it's important that you take your customer service very seriously and treat every customer like a king, because one customer is equal to 5 customers. Customers will refer you. I just spoke about somebody who I saw that was very diligent, and I've been referring them to people all through. Even when you don't know it, if you are good at what you do. You see, favor, you are praying for favor every day in church. Favor can come from different places, right? So treat every customer right. Treat every customer like they are a king, and of course, they will draw more people to you. Okay? So God has to use men to help you too. So don't go and be at war with every single person and think that somehow favor will still be falling from the sky. No, you must be at peace with men. Even the annoying ones, there are ways to get about them. Even the ones that are very wicked. And if you notice, the problematic customers, they are the ones that can bring more customers for you. So put things in place, okay, to be able to help your business grow effectively. So don't make that mistake of having no customer service. It's bad. Now, number 7, last but not the least, I still have a lot, but we're going to stop at 7 for today, is quitting too early, having no consistency. I've talked about this a little bit during the show. Okay, so you must be resilient. You must be patient. Like I said, you need all these values that you use in life, even inside business. In your marriage, you be patient. In that relationship, you must apply patience. In everywhere, in church, patience. At work, patience. In your business now, patience. Don't quit too early. Don't say, oh, it's too stressful. It's not working out. It's supposed to be stressful. Everything before you find, it's even, I'm sitting here talking to you right now. There were days also that you would just say, now, wow. Yes, it's everywhere. So you must be tough. This life is not for people that are doing akamo. No. You must be resilient. You must be tough. You must stand the test of time. At the end of the day, you can stand and say, I fought a good fight. Even in your religion, in your work with Christ, you must be patient. You must apply patience. So don't say, oh, I advertised that time, it did not work. Try again. Yes, try again. I used 16 that time, it did not work. Try again. I tried to plan my time, it did not work. Try again. Keep trying again. And again, and again. Business is built in months. It's not a day something. You start 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Say, I tried that car, it did not work. How long were you consistent at it? So consistency is very important. And then you would also know when you've been consistent for a while and it's not working, you now know that, okay, God, where do I head from here? Now that's when you need to seek advice from people, mentors, people that, know about that thing. Talk to God. What do I do? What do you want me to do? The Holy Spirit will tell you all those things, okay? You set you on the track that you should follow. And don't sit and fold your hand and say, oh, the Holy Spirit has not spoken, so let me just stay at home and not do anything. Don't do that. You must be busy. You must be doing something. Let him find you doing something. So if you're already having that issue, just start praying about it, asking questions, and then know the way forward, okay? He will help you. It's not just your father, okay? He's a good shepherd, and he knows how to help you become the best of who you are supposed to be, all right? So even when the results are small, keep at it. Remember the story of Elijah? He said, go and check. It's supposed to rain. He's not seeing the sign yet, but he was praying. Did he stop praying and say, oh, more, I beg, this thing, I'm not even seeing the sign yet? No. He told his servant, he said, go outside, go and check. Look for sign for me. The guy went, he came back, he said, no sign, no. He said, no sign, it's okay. He continued praying. Go and check again. And he went and said, I can see something that looks like a cloud, like a hand. He said, yes, that is it. That is what I'm looking for. So you must keep at it. Be resilient. Be patient. Okay? Keep at it. Don't say, oh, I tried, it's not working. How many things did you try? How many strategies did you try? Same thing with your marriage. Small thing, I cannot do it again. I cannot do it again. Small thing you will see in relationship, I cannot do it again. I cannot do it again. No. Have you tried making it work? Have you tried this way? If I've tried this way, have you tried this way? If I've tried this way, have you tried this way? Have you started that old one you did before? Because that old one you did before, that might not have not been the season to do it. When you did it, it did not work. Go back to it again. Check it again. Okay? So please, even when you fail at the business and you have to move into another thing, you did not fail. You fell forward. Okay, so you've gotten experience and you've gotten lessons. Okay, so don't quit. Don't be a quitter. Touch your chest. Say, I'm not a quitter. Say, I win always. I'm resilient. I'm wise. And I make the right decisions. I'm a faithful steward. Good. All right. So that's right about all the 7 points I wanted to give you tonight. Before you go, I need you to ask yourself these 3 questions. The first one is, do I have a separate bank account for my business and my personal money? Do you? Now you know what to do. Another thing is, did I tell at least 3 people about my business this week? Have you done it? Try it. Every week, talk to at least 3 people, new people, about your business. Sometimes you can be in the bus, talk to someone, say, hi, my name is so-and-so, how are you? Fine. Sometimes they might give you attitude. Try another person. Enter another bus. When you get to that one, you tell that person, anywhere you go, even if it's church, tell at least 3 people about your business. Tell them what you do. Okay? If you have business cards, better. If you cannot afford it, it's okay. Use your mouth. If you're looking for where to make business cards, we make business cards here in the King Group here. Yes, we have where we can help you get business cards. We make your business cards for any type that you want. You come here and make your business card. If you see somebody that looks like a potential client, you give them your card. Sir, please, I make shoes. I make very beautiful shoes. You say, can I see? That's when you should also have. That's why a browsing phone is good. If you don't have a browsing phone, have a nephew or a niece or somebody around you who has a browsing phone that you can always borrow and snap the things that you do. Ma, I make hair, very nice hair. I can come to your house and make your hair. You can come to my place too. Let me show you some things I've done. Sell yourself. Okay? Talk to at least 3 people about your business today. All right? Another thing you need to ask yourself is, am I building this business for 3 months, or am I building it for 3 years? That's where your plan comes in. That was what's going to help you to plan actively and appropriately for your business. On that note, I wish you all the best. And I would always say, start small, start smart, but start now. All right? There are some mistakes that you may make, but it's okay to dust off and keep moving. Shake the dust off and what? Keep moving. Thank you so much for coming to class today. Okay? All right, so with the next 10 minutes, I'm going to take questions. If you have questions, if you have contributions, it's okay to feel free to bring them on. I'm closing at exactly 10:50. Okay, just 11 minutes left. So please feel free to bring your questions on, and of course, if you're okay, let me announce the job opportunities that we have. A supermarket in New Owerri and in Oji. They are both in New Owerri and Oji. I can't mention the name of the brand, but it's a popular brand actually. They are looking to hire a driver. They're looking to hire a branch manager. A branch manager. Okay. They're also looking to hire a procurement manager. They're looking to hire an auditor. Yes. An internal auditor. So if you fit into any of these, please send me a message this night as it is hot. Like I said, branch manager, and these job opportunities come with accommodation. Okay? They come with accommodation. All right? So please, the branch manager, let me confirm the salary range for these things. If you are eligible in any of these things, please just text me immediately. Hi, Auntie Uri, I'm interested in so and so, please, so that I can just send you the number and you contact them. Kindly do not call this night. Call tomorrow or send a message on WhatsApp, okay? Not normal text message. Don't go and be disturbing anybody's life. Send a message on WhatsApp or call tomorrow. Let the person know that, hi, I'm so and so person. I'm applying for so and so position, and Auntie Ray sent me to you. Okay, please don't forget to let them know I'm the one, so that the process is way shorter for you. Okay, please have your CV ready. If you don't have your CV, just look for a way that you will present yourself properly. Don't go dress shabby for any interview. Don't go and begin to embarrass me there, please. I beg you. I beg you. Don't go and embarrass me. Make sure that you look the part. Dress well. Go prepared, and speak with confidence. So for the audit job, the salary is between 120 to 180. If you have any experience in accounting, banking, I think it will be easier to put you through. Okay, so yes, between 120 to 180 based on your experience. The branch manager is 150 to 200,000 based on your experience. That's for the branch manager. If you know you're a manager, maybe you've managed a hotel, you've managed a supermarket, or any managerial role that you have taken, I know that you can handle, because it's actually a supermarket, a big supermarket. So please, branch manager. Then the driver is 100K to 130K. They can go above and beyond depending on your experience. So, so you know how to package yourself too when you get there. And for the procurement officer, it's between 120 to 180K. Okay, so if you are interested in any of this, send a message to me. Okay, now using my text message line 0707 491 3438. 0707 491 3438. Again, 0707 491 3438. Those are the numbers. That's the number to text. Okay, send a message either on WhatsApp or on my text message line, and I'll send the number that you reach out to. Remember, I said don't call the person this night. Okay, call them tomorrow or send them a message on WhatsApp. All right. So yeah, let me take the questions now. Just 7 minutes left. Let's see how far we can go with that. Sorry about that. Hello, good evening to you. Good evening to you. Welcome to the show. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Very much. I'm hearing you very much.
Okay.
This is the voice of instability coming from Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, you really mean a lot in this time. Like, you always boss everybody.
Yeah. Not doing it. But
Oops, your line is breaking.
so, unlike when somebody enter a shop, please appreciate that person. You like there was a shop I entered to go and buy my hair. And you know that an apprentice was sitting down while I was standing waiting for a few. I'm telling you,
Wonderful.
the master now said, "Are you mad? Why can't you get off a customer to sit down?" The young boy just sprang his face. So I now see that while laughing, this is real. So, but truly, with the discipline that the owner of the shop gave him, that is what made me consistent. I keep on going to that shop to do. So many of these bus drivers, somebody will enter, they will just run first, carry their family problem in their head. They cannot even be interactive to accommodate you. But all the same, all what your lectures today is very nice. Thank you and keep it up.
Thank you so much for calling. Have a great night first.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Very important that you teach all these people proper etiquette. Hello.
Hello, Auntie Ray.
Hi, good evening. How do you do?
The Lord has done it.
Finally. Finally.
First time caller. Yes, sir.
Welcome to the family.
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, I've been listening to you. Oh, God, you're, I don't know how to describe you, but God bless you, ma'am. God bless you for all you do. Okay, so, ma'am, I'm listening to you today. You were saying something about business owners and how to save money, separate your business money from your personal money. Now, me being an artisan, I'm a teller. And customers don't come like that. They don't come constantly. So how do I do it now? I want to know. How do I do it? Like, how do
Are you on social media?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you run ads on your designs?
And not consistent.
And that's the challenge now. A lot of people are looking for good tailors, or people want to cheat on their tailor, but they've not found the right person to use. So if you have a browsing phone, do you have a browsing phone?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So invest in taking nice pictures of your dresses. Do you have a mannequin?
Yes.
Okay. So when you make dresses, sample them on the mannequin, or whenever the customers come in to test the clothes, take their permission. Film them front and back. You can blur their face. Okay? Start posting it everywhere. Post on Instagram, post on Facebook. Tell people that you make nice dresses. And then you can also start to have classes. Post those classes online. For example, this is holiday period for children now, right? For young adults also. You can say, okay, parents should bring their children for a crash course. 3 weeks of intensive tailoring for as low as so and so amount. Do you understand? Post it, come to the radio here, do advert. Yes, do advert. Oh, I'm training children on how to sew or make dresses. I'm having a crash course with as low as 10, 15,000, right? 20,000 naira. You can advertise on radio, right? Come and speak about your business. Do everything possible. Bring customers. You will be the one running from customers. Okay? So advertise and push yourself out there. Okay?
Okay, ma. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. Have a great night rest. Okay?
And you too, ma.
All right. Hello. Good evening to you. Oopsie doopsie. Sorry about that. Hello. Good evening to you.
Good evening to you.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. Okay, I'm going to need you to be audible, okay? We can't hear you clearly.
I'm Rina from Ikene.
Welcome to the show, Wina.
Thank you. I'm calling because of the skill acquisition. So,
Because of what?
the skill trend.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested in hairdressing, so let me.
I'm gonna need you to be audible now. I'm not in the bedroom with you.
I want to learn how to make hair and stuff. Although we have gone to someone and
Where is your location?
Ikenebu.
All right. I'm gonna need you to listen to the show on Monday, okay? I'll try to reach out to
Okay.
my person in Inkenebu and know if she's still taking people for hairdressing, okay?
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
Thank you so much, Wina. Have a great night rest. All right, and also if you're listening to me out there and you maybe are a hairdresser, you've had two people now ask if you can help us, okay? I know that we might not be able to give you the exact money that you need to be able to train them. I don't know how much it even costs to train people through hairdressing, but that would be like your contribution to humanity, right? It will be you giving something that you cannot receive from the person back. That means God has to pay you. Whenever you do something for somebody that the person is unable to pay you back for, it means God has to pay you back. And the Bible says that he that waters shall himself be watered. Okay? So if you know that you have a skill set that you can teach somebody else for free, I always say this thing here, that you cannot really say that you are a success if you have not poured yourself into other people. If you cannot look and say, oh, this person is successful because of me, or oh, I was able to train this person, then you cannot really count that you are successful. Because success is not measured for only you alone. There's a realm of I'm making money, I have money, and there's a realm of superabundance. Okay? And I always say the best impact you can make is impact in people. Okay? So please, maybe you're a hairdresser, or you have a salon, or you know somebody, or you have other skill sets that you can empower people with. Even if you just teach one person for us, we'll be very grateful. Okay? Do well to send me a message, and I'll call you and, thank you properly, and also refer the people that we're going to be sending to you. And please, if we send you to anybody, don't give them headache. Don't stress them. Go there and learn properly, do right, and come out. And you too that is training them, don't now begin to maltreat them or treat them bad. I got one terrible feedback from somebody who said probably she felt out of place because she didn't pay, because the person in question would make her clean, do every of the menial work, shout on her and everything. Please don't be that kind of human being. The person might not be able to do anything to you, but God is watching you. Remember what he says, that he will humble the proud and raise the lowly, the meek. Even if you are the person feeding the entire Nigeria, you must retain an attitude that is that of lowliness, of humility. You must be a humble person. It's very important, please. So if you want to help us train anybody, no matter the skill set, maybe you do something, you're a painter, you're an engineer, you can take boys into the site. There's so many things that you can help us do. Machine handling, anything that you can do at all, please do well to send me a message so that you can help us train one or two people. And God will bless you for it. Okay? 0707-491-3438. 0707-491-3438. That's the number to text. Just say, hi, Uri. My name is so-and-so. I want to teach one person so-and-so thing. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. At this point, I think I have to go for now. Those that are texting me for the jobs, please represent properly. Don't be rude, and introduce yourself well. And don't call anybody at ungodly hours. Okay? Call them when it's the right time. All the best to you. Okay? I'll be here in the morning at 6:08 for the wake-up show and the devotion. And of course, we're going to be praying together in the morning from 6:08 to about 6:30. Okay? And of course, in the evening also, by God's grace, for the I Am Sorry show. So I'm going to catch you tomorrow morning. My name is Uri Naya. Friends call me Uri. Everybody calls me Urena. On the show, I am the law of God. And of course, you know that I love to mend hearts and change lives for a living. Those of you asking me for the information for the thing I said for this weekend, don't worry, I have to announce it officially. All right, so, but then I can tell you your DM. Okay, but like I said, keep your weekend. If you're a woman from 18 and above, keep your weekend free for, that's the last week of this month. I think that should be 29th. Yes, 29th Saturday. Okay, and officially we'll make all the announcements later on. All right, so have a great night rest, everyone. Sleep peacefully. Remember to pray on your plans for the week and also to speak words into tomorrow. Okay, let your words always go ahead of you. Tomorrow, as I'm stepping out, I find favor with men. I found favor with God. Everything is working in alignment. There's no hindrance in my path. The right customers are coming. Angels are moving out now to bring the right people to me, to bring the right deals to me. Use your words, okay? Begin to speak and remember to pray in the name of Jesus. I'm out of here. Have a great night rest. We'll talk in the morning. Sleep beautifully and wake up healthy and strong, okay? Thank you so much, social media. I'm grateful. Bye. Good night. Mwah. Sweet dreams.